All right, so I want to show you how I find my trailers. Now, there's a million ways to go about finding a trailer. Maybe you have one already, but I want to show you how I find trailers like this one that are going to be excellent at um, converting, and an excellent groundwork and an excellent foundation for you. Okay, that's what I'm going to show you today. So stay tuned and let's find you a trailer. Okay, so I want to show you the number one place that I find trailers. The number one place is on Facebook Marketplace. Everything you could ever ask for seems like it's for sale on Facebook Marketplace as far as buying things like this. So we're going to got to click on Marketplace, log in your Facebook, click on Marketplace, which I'm already there. And then you're going to go over in this search. Okay, that's where you're going to type in horse trailer. But first, I want you to look here, like I'm in Edmond, Oklahoma. So I'm going to be in Edmond, Oklahoma, and I'm searching within 100 miles. You can change it to 60, and results change. All right, when you change this radius, your results will change. So this is just an example. So I'm going to start with a 100-mile radius. That's how far I'm willing to travel to go get a trailer. Technically, it'd be further than that, but we'll look. So we're going to type in, let's do this one. So yes, recent searches, 2-horse trailer. So within 100 miles, these are all 2-horse trailers within 100 miles. I generally like to stay anywhere between $1,000 and $3,000 is what I'm looking for. Okay. Much more than that, you're eating into a whole lot of money. Any lower than 1,000, and there's a pretty good chance you're going to get junk. And these results will change from day to day. So trust me, you need to just be patient. Look, this is 1995. That's actually really new. WW 2-horse trailer in Piedmont, Oklahoma. That's about 20 miles away. All right, let's click on that. This trailer's got some good bones, I can tell. What you want to watch out for on a trailer, a lot of them, you'll see, will be crushed here and here, right? And so what that's from is somebody turning too sharp. A lot of these older trailers, these horse trailers, have a short tongue. And so the rear bumper of the truck, if they turn too sharp or jackknife it backing up, will bend in and dent that in. That can make for a headache on refurbishing, okay? So let's look at this. It's got this door handle facing that direction. That's good, which means it opens out that way. That's excellent. It's got these paddle latches on them, which are excellent. It's got a manger door there. Got your roof vent up there. This trailer's got some good bones to it. You're going to need new wheels. I don't know about the tires. Let's see what it says over here. Good floor and mats, saddle rack, unsure of year. Well, if they're unsure of year, why did they put 1995? It does look newer. But so you got good wood inside. You're probably, well, I'd always take that wood out anyway. It's got a lot of good features to it that would make a good catering platform. So since they don't have, usually right in this area is where your ID is going to be. Now this does have tack room access on both sides of the trailer, so that's excellent. That's very convenient for storage. And it's also got another access door on this side. This is actually a really good trailer. Be very flexible and very functional. To put serving windows on both sides and have everything you need on both sides. That'd be great. You can change your orientation however you want. Looks like maybe there's an ID plaque right there. It's hard to tell exactly. You'd have to go check it out for sure. And that would tell you all the information you need. It'd give you a serial number. I live in Oklahoma, so no titles are required. This is typical from where I'm at. If you get to Texas, you get up into Kansas, a lot of them will have come with titles, and that's great. That makes it great for people that are out of state. There is a process to get a trailer with no title registered in your name in other states. It's just paperwork. You just got to call either your um, corporation commission or your DOT, and one of them will put you in the right direction and let you know who you need to contact and get a hold of. Um, in Oklahoma, most trailers will come with a notarized bill of sale, and that's how that happens. So that's a nice trailer there. Let's see what else we can find. $2,500. You could probably get them down to 2,000, I would bet. Let's look. What you'll notice when we get down, there'll be another area. It just depends on how far you're willing to travel. Once we get down here, so this is from outside our search. If I want to go to Dublin, Texas, I can get this one for 2,000. I could probably talk them down to 1,500, or maybe have to come up to 1,750, somewhere around there. This is more along the lines. This has got the ID plaque right there. You'd have to figure it out. It looks like it's been painted over, but it could be done. This is in good shape. Like I said, watch your corners. Be sure they're nice and round. You also want to be sure they ain't hit no trees or barns up here on top. But you see something every now and then with big dents up there. So this trailer, it's got metal interior. This has got a really good bones, really good structure here, really good foundation for what we'd want to do. So let's look over here. You got a 2-horse trailer. Flooring is in good condition. Lights work on it. Has tags. I don't have title, only bill of sale. Asking 2,000. So what you're going to want to do when you find that is come down here, and you're going to want to send them a message. You're going to include that, is this still available? Then you're going to say something along the lines of does it pull straight? How or are the tires in good condition? Because you're going to be pulling it back home. And another thing you're going to want to look for, they said lights work, so that's good. That you want lights to work too. And are hubs in good condition? What that means is, have they been greased? Does it work? Has this person pulled this thing down the road or not? Then you hit send, and that just starts the conversation. They'll write back, oh yeah, it is. Yep, good condition on that. Does it pull straight? Yep, pulls good. I use it a couple times a year, or I use it whatever. Or tires in good condition. They may say tires hold air. I'm not sure on the age of them. Or a lot of these will say tires replaced in the last year, and that's great. That really helps you out. That saves you on cost of having to buy new tires. So those are all big pluses. Another thing to ask when you get down to the nitty gritty, as far as wanting to go get this trailer, you're going to want to ask, what size of ball for hitch? Most of them are going to be 2-inch, but every now and then you're going to run into some crazy ones. 1 7/8 is the smaller one. 2 5/8 is the bigger one. Generally 2-inch is standard though. And 2-inch bulldog hitch is what's going to be standard. So, that would be a great trailer. Let's see, this one's a little out of our price range. There's a possibility, depending on how long it's been there, that you could talk them down to 3,000. Look at this. See that? This got some good bones here, good possibilities. They're all over the place, guys. This is in Fort Worth. This is just a few hours away, a few hours drive from me, and I can go get this trailer for probably, this is a week ago, so I could probably get it for close to 2,000. Right? Don't be afraid to just ask them, hey, would you take 2,000? And they may say, no, I could, the best I could do is 2,250. And then you say, okay, well, would you be willing to split the difference, and do a 2100 or 2200? Meet in the middle. And they may say, oh yeah, or they may say, no, really, 2250 is the lowest I could go. Okay, there you go. And that's how you negotiate. People, don't be afraid to negotiate. When somebody's selling something, they expect negotiation. Unless they've got their, this may be their grandpa's roping trailer that you've got a lot of sentimental value in. In that case, you go on to the next one. You go on to this one, $3,000. You go down here to this one, $2,000. There's plenty of them around, guys. If you live in any sort of rural area at all part of the country, there's going to be rural areas all over the country, actually. They're going to have these trailers, guys. So that's the first place to look, is on Facebook Marketplace. Now, next place is, it's a little outdated, but Craigslist. Okay, Craigslist. So let's look for horse trailer in Craigslist. You guys are going to be amazed. Okay, so what happens is farmers and ranchers, Facebook Marketplace does not allow live animal sales. Facebook does not allow that. Farmers and ranchers will look for bottle calves to raise, steers, heifers, livestock, goats, sheep, all sorts of livestock, chickens, anything you can imagine. Well, where do they go? Craigslist is still a popular place for that and farm implements, period. So there's going to be a lot of guys, especially older gentlemen and women, that are going to be selling stuff on Craigslist. Look at this. Prague, Oklahoma. That's an hour away from me or less. Let's click on that. Look at that. You're not finding, that pretty thing was not on. This was not on Facebook Marketplace. Notice that. So this is in 1987. Look at this condition of this trailer, guys. This is on Craigslist. This is an awesome trailer. This is flat out awesome. Look at this. You got your door open in the right direction. By right direction, I mean you could open it here, have your serving window in this area, and then you can put a chalkboard or marker board or something in there to have a menu or welcome message or something on that will be open. This does not have a manger door over here. That's not a deal breaker by any means, especially with a trailer that's this good a shape. Your tack room door is in great condition. Look how this trailer is flat out awesome, guys. This is an awesome, awesome trailer. If you look, your manger access is in the front there. Yes, this trailer would make somebody an awesome trailer. You might have to replace the lights with some newer LED lights. The wheels, I would put new wheel covers on, but the wheels look like they're in good condition. This is a bulldog hitch, guys. There's a lever with the hinge is right here, and this collar is spring loaded, all right? You pull back on this lever right here. You pull it that direction. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to click on that. You pull the lever this direction, and then this will pull this collar back. You can see that area that collar slides back, and that will allow this inset piece that wraps around that ball to pop out, and then you can use this jack and jack it up there. It's a little bit different, takes a little bit getting used to. Some people have never seen a bulldog hitch before. Personally, they're about the most secure hitch that you could come up with. All right, here's a look inside the tack room. Got a wood floor in the tack room. That's something to consider. little different design there, but it's not a deal breaker by any means. Here's your divider in your manger and in your main area. Yes, look, I mean, I'm flat out. I'm tempted to just go buy this trailer myself right now. This wood would all be replaced. Everything looks, I tell you what, this is just an awesome trailer. This is a rock solid trailer. So this happens a lot. This is very common. You get dirt, horse manure, horse urine, salt, ice, rain, everything that gets kicked up on the back of this trailer right here as you're going down the road and from the inside gets caught, runs down and gets caught in this area. This is just a design flaw really on every one of these kind of trailers. So, but you can replace it. You can see that's been replaced once even, but you can get a new skin on there. This channel iron down here actually looks like it's in good condition. So, I mean, that's typical. That's typical. There you go. That's another thing you're looking for is this serial number. You want the serial number. It really makes life easier. So that is an awesome trailer. So, I mean, there's other places. There's like an OfferUp. There's a Mercari. There's these apps, that you can look for. There's a lot of places to look for. But Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, those are the two places that I look online. And, of course, then I'll show you the other ways to do it here in just a second. All right, so I told you about Craigslist, told you about Facebook, showed you how to do all that stuff. Now, could be your first resort, could be your last resort, is get in your vehicle and drive around, especially if you live in a rural area, an area where people have horses, where people have cattle, any sort of that thing. Get in your truck, get in your car, go drive around. So, also keep in mind friends and family that live in those areas. Tell them to keep a lookout for you. Tell them to keep an eye out. And once you find those, by driving around, you can simply go up to a door and knock and say, hey, I noticed you got that trailer out there. I'm in the market for one. You may even say, can I take a look at it? If I like what I see, I'll give you $1,500 now. I'll give you $1,500. I can go to the bank, get the cash, come back right now if it looks like what I want. A lot of times those people are going to say, well, I mean, it's just sitting out there. I could use $1,500 and it's got brush growing up around it and trees going around it, and that I can get it out of the way and I won't have to mow around it this summer. So you may be doing them a favor. If you wanted to, you could just say, hey, how much would you want for that? You don't have to offer them anything, but if you know your budget and you know what it's worth, I mean, money talks, right? So you could offer them some money. So that's number 3. You could do that first or you could do that last. Get out, drive around. If you know an area that's out in the country a little bit, that's got horses, that's got cattle, that's got people with those kind of trailers, keep an eye out for it, and tell your friends and family to keep an eye out for it too. Tell them to give you leads, let you know if they've seen something like that. You'll be surprised. A lot of people will say, hey, I saw so-and-so down the road from me has one of those trailers. Or they'll say, I saw one for sale over here at such and such road. So keep that in mind as well. And get out there, get you a trailer, and get started on this awesome venture.